All right, I'm back with another quick research stream. We're going to look at the Thucydides trap and what that's all about, because I learned that from Max Kaiser years ago. So we're going to look at it, and then we're just going to, for fun, see if we can find Max Kaiser, because he was on YouTube for quite a while, and I haven't seen any videos from him in like years. So we'll go search the internet for Max Kaiser. He's got to be somewhere out there. Now, Max and his partner, I don't know if it's his partner or his wife, he's never really said, but I'm assuming it's his wife, and I think they have the best, celebrity couple name possible, because it's stacks, like Stacy and Max, and they're just like stacking Bitcoin. It's pretty funny. I don't know, maybe it's just me that thinks it's funny. All right. The Thucydides trap, or Thucydides trap, is a term popularized by American political scientist Graham T. Allison to describe an apparent tendency towards war when an emerging power threatens to displace an existing great power as a regional or international hegemon. The term exploded in popularity in 2015 and primarily applies to analysis of China-United States relations. Supporting the thesis, Allison led a study at Harvard's Belfer Center for Science and International Affairs, which found that among a sample of 16 historical instances of an emerging power rivaling a ruling power, 12 ended in war. That study, however, has come under considerable criticism and scholarly opinion on the value of the Thucydides trap concept, particularly as it relates to the potential military conflict between the United States and China. Remains divided. Okay. Origin. The expression was inspired by the ancient Athenian historian and military commander Thucydides and coined by the American political scientist Graham T. Allison around 2011, based on an observation by Thucydides that in his history of the Peloponnesian War, that it was the rise of Athens and the fear that this instilled in Sparta that made war inevitable. Allison used the term to describe a tendency towards war when a rising power such as Athens challenges the status of a ruling power such as Sparta. Allison expanded this significantly in his 2017 book Destined for War, in which he argued that China and the U.S. are currently on a collision course for war. Although Allison argues in Destined for War that the war between a ruling power and rising power is not inevitable, war may be very difficult to avoid and requires extensive and intensive diplomatic attention and exertion in the case of a Thucydides trap. So here's a chart of all the times that it happened. And he's basically saying it's avoidable, but if you don't pay attention, it'll probably happen. So there's the criticisms and all that types of stuff. All right. So let's look for Max Kaiser. Where's Max Kaiser? No, I don't want to know his net worth. I just want to find his like website or something. Huh? Where is Max Kaiser? Like, how do I just can't subscribe to Max Kaiser anywhere? Or damn, he's like a ghost, man. He's like a crypto ghost. Is he on Twitter? Max Kaiser X. Oh, here we go. Nice. I found him. Here we go. Cool. Look at stacks. All right. So now you know about the Thucydides trap. Now you know about Max Kaiser. I don't think there's anything more I could do for you. All right. That's it for this video. I'll be back in a bit, maybe, or maybe not. Who knows? Surprise pop-ups all the time. But talk to you later, and peace.